Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome to a special edition of the Designer's Studio. Today we're taking a look at some World War Brick exclusives. So these are the event kits and the event minifigure 2-packs that we're rolling out for World War Brick this year, which if you didn't know, is literally next weekend. Hence the reason we're dropping this early, because we wanted to give a little showcase for theirs. I do want to say too, before we dive into this too much, if you are a weekend pass holder and you would like to pre-purchase and reserve either your minifig 2-pack, your event kit, or both, you can do so right now on brickmania.com. Just check out the World War Brick blog to find those links. Otherwise, check your inbox, because odds are if you're a weekend pass holder, you got an email sent to you with those pre-purchase links available. So go ahead and check those out. You can reserve them. There will still be opportunities for weekend pass holders to get in on them during the Friday night celebration ceremony, however you want to put it. But that we wanted to open it up too for people to be able to secure it beforehand online for those weekend pass holders.
And there's if there are some left over on the weekend, we will put them up in the World War Brick store. But you have to be in person. You can't order them. They're not going to be on the web. Nothing like that. So you have to be in person.
They're event kits, event figures. Right. I mean, that's the point of it.
And there will be limits too. You're not going to be able to come in here and buy 10. If
that's true. we only made so many, and we can't make any more this quickly. So that's part of the deal.
And we made less than last year's event kit. So last year's event kit almost sold out at World War Brick. We had a few left. We put online. We're able to send some to overseas. We do not have that luxury this time.
Yeah, this is a little bit different deal. And as you can see, we didn't just do the minifigure that goes with the build itself. What we decided to do this year is we did a full-on kit, minifigures included. So this is the SAS 4x4 Raider, and then we have the Operation Nimrod SAS, completely different eras, but both of them available for this kit. Which, if you are familiar with the SAS, you probably recognize the World War Brick logo when it was first initially released, because that's what it was heavily inspired from, so to speak. But definitely a cool trajectory for this year's event. And both of these things are totally awesome. I mean, look at these Operation
I love the printed legs.
Nimrod guys. So one of the things that's kind of cool, if you guys, if you've already seen the renders posted on social media and online, you would have noticed that the Operation Nimrod guys did not have the flashlights on top of their guns. Well, guess what? We made them and we put them on here, so we're getting those rolled out of production right now.
Special clip-on
flashlight. Yeah, a custom created
So
element.
not only do you get the weapon that's been perfect calibered just for this figure, it will not be sold separately ever, only with this figure. We made a flashlight.
So they are decked out.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's a 3D printed flashlight. You're not going to be able to get that anywhere else either. So that's a bonus. I don't even think we mentioned the flashlight before.
No, it wasn't featured because it kind of came in last second, getting it ready to rock, and we got a model that worked for it, and so we're going to roll through
clip-on flashlight.
Those.
Yeah, that's I don't think we've ever made a mod for
a brick arm?
No, we never taken. We printed on brick arms weapons. We've never made a mod to a 3D printed part that actually adds value to a brick arms weapon.
Right. Well, and some of my favorite brick arms, and I'm sure I'm not alone, but like the ones that you can actually build, whether it's adding the PEQ on the side or whatever, that's a ton of fun to have too, just because it's like one extra element of construction. Totally falls in line with this here as well. You just get a little bit of extra building going on with your figure there. So this is the 2-pack, as we were saying, they're from Operation Nimrod.
And yes, he does have a face on it.
Yes, yep.
I love the blue balaclava. That's great. It's such a signature piece.
If you end up coming to World War Brick on either one of the public days, Saturday or Sunday, you'll be able to hear some talks from some real Brits who are actually discussing various forms of the SAS, including Operation Nimrod as well. So we'll save the information, the historical information, for those guys and for the people arriving at World War Brick. But like I said, we wanted to showcase these figures.
We did have to go into the wild and get 300 of these helmets, though. the medieval forest.
Kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it looks like.
Stick that 3D printed gas mask in.
It's amazing how much those custom created elements really add to a figure like that. Just because obviously you can only do so much with just printing directly on the Lego medium. So when you add accessories like that, I mean, they take a figure from premium to ultra premium, if you ask me.
And it's the same with the kit.
Absolutely.
This little, it's a Raider, SAS Raider. It's a Jeep, basically.
Yeah.
World War II. Jeep. We did a lot of printing on it.
It's loaded with printing. There's literally like no surfaces of the inside, the outside, the jerry cans.
Headlights, the grill. There's a tarp roll on the top. The jerry cans are all printed. There's actually under the jerry cans it's an ammo crate. It's not even really obvious. You have to take the jerry cans out. And there's an ammo crate down at the bottom. You do have some literature in case you're like wanting to do some reading on desert themes.
Fair enough.
And then of course you have this is the Lose bomb. So it's an improvised bomb that the SAS did. And then
it's not a water bottle.
No. Well, I think it's a jelly jar.
Fair enough.
They improvise a weapon. But this is the coolest thing, are these Vickers K guns. So Will from Brick Arms made these for us.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to come and do it. At the last minute, he had to actually pull out of coming to in-person World War Brick, which is a shame, but he did still.
He left us his gifts.
Yes, he still be here in spirit. So the K guns that are on here, they're exclusive for this weekend right now. I don't know. I can't say. I'm not Will. I can't speak about where they're going to be available in the future, but at least this is the drop that's going to be happening. They're on the Jeep. We may have some extras that will be available in the World War Brick store. So there is another M2HB. They did have aircraft. They were improvising these Jeeps. They were basically looking into warehouse down to aircraft, anything that they could do. So it's an M2HB with an aircraft barrel on it. You do get the full M2HB. So if you prefer to have that,
you can build it your own
big
way.
manly
cannon.
heavy barrel, you can put that on there. But yeah, we have a. This is actually modeled off a picture of the real thing. So, shorter aircraft barrel on there. It's kind of a cool. It was a fun little build. This I can't take design credit for. This is
Brickmania.
Yes,
yeah.
This is a conglomeration of several iterations and generations of 4x4 Jeep, quarter-ton 4x4s. So.
Yeah, it really, really came together nicely. Though I love that they're two starkly different eras, but both excellent representations of the SAS. Like we were saying, the minifigures that come with the kit as well are just absolutely awesome. Love that custom created headgear. I mean, all in all, you can't lose with either one of these.
No.
They're awesome. They're definitely going to be fun. We even had some people talking about hey, great, that's perfect. My mock is World War II SAS themed. I'm going to show right up, pick up my kit, build it right there, and integrate it into the mock. I'm like, you go for it. That sounds absolutely awesome. If anybody's doing, Operation Nimrod, you'd have the ability to do that as well, which is really, really cool.
So we want to see a dozen Iranian embassies, right?
Yeah, exactly. The Iranian embassy row, if you fit the theme for your build. So obviously all themes are welcome, but it's kind of cool when people match kind of what we're doing for those. That's really.
I know
neat.
everybody wants to make hijacked airliners. Anything you're going to put your 80s era SAS in.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So there you have it. Like we said, World War Brick right around the corner next week. Excited to get these up off the ground and in people's hands. Like we said earlier at the beginning of the video, if you are a weekend pass holder and would like to pre-purchase these, they are available right now online. You just got to get to a link and you'll be able to reserve that. Do read the product description though, just because there's some important information there in regards to picking it up, one per weekend pass, all the kind of stuff that we got to include in there to make sure it makes sense.
You actually have to show up.
If
you don't show up to World War
That's
Brick
the
and
big
we have it
caveat.
left over, we will give you a refund. We're not gonna send you your kit.
Yeah, these are in-person pickups or maybe at the GHQ or something like that after the fact, depending on how it all shakes out. So, but we're really excited for World War Brick. We're looking forward to seeing all you guys there. If you're in the Minneapolis area, or even if you're not, and you still want to show up, we've got day passes available. We've still got weekend passes available. If this was enough to push you over the edge, all of that kind of stuff still available on brickmania.com because we want as many people here to enjoy this thing as possible. And then, as always, stay tuned for more information leading up to the event. We're still working on activities. We're still getting that schedule and everything rolled out. So keep an eye on the blog, and we'll post all that information there. And then off we go. And here we go for World War Brick 2023.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, thank you for watching, guys, and stay tuned for another episode next week.